Hey guys, this is the second version of my F86 foam board aircraft. It's a little bit of an upgrade from the previous version. I've got a 2200 milliamp hour 4-cell 40C battery in here that runs to a 70 amp ESC tucked in back here. The EDF here is still 64 millimeters, but it's now a 12-bladed 3500 kV motor. And since I'm running on 4-cell, I'm going to get a little bit more thrust out of it. As of now, it's about 670 grams of thrust, and the whole thing weighs about 670 grams as well. So about a 1-to-1 thrust to weight ratio. The paint scheme for this aircraft is modeled after the Japanese Blue Impulse team. And it's also, they were flying F86 F40s, which is the same one you can find in War Thunder. Some of the changes that I made for this aircraft is the canopy is now like a rounded, smooth version instead of that angular mess that I had last time, and that's also a magnetic hatch. I also added a ramp here to redirect ramp that blocks airflow to electronics bay, or redirects a lot more airflow to the engine, so I get a lot more thrust. I lowered the angle of attack on the main wing. I changed most of the joints to run this way instead of that way, just so I could have more paper connection area and try to minimize the number of glue joints that I had to have. That's pretty much all for the modifications. Let me show you the underside as well. I spent a ton of time on the paint job, so yeah. Oh, I did cut. I cut away the bottom area on the wing just to save a little material, and it's pretty much the same control setup as the last one. It's still a 3-channel aircraft. We've got elevator at the back, ailerons inside, and of course there's always a throttle channel. But otherwise, that's pretty much it for my Mark II version of the F86 Sabre. I certainly hope that I don't crash.